Okay, guys, we are working on practice sheet number 18. The first one, I'm not going to mark on. You need to listen. It says, which diagram best represents the relationship among integers, rational numbers, and whole numbers? So the one thing I need you to remember is rational numbers are the largest set, right? Everything we know goes in rational in 7th grade. Decimals, fractions, positives and negatives, all of those go in rational. Okay, so cross off the ones where rational is not the largest set. Now, if you cannot figure out which one it is from what's left, then you need to go look at the Venn diagram on the back board. Okay. Okay, number 2. So circle all the numbers that are integers. We've done this multiple times. Integers, no. Fractions, no. Decimals. Cross those off. Everything else is an answer. Okay. Number 3, what is the circumference of the circle shown? So you know we need to label this radius or diameter. Now look at the formula chart. You're going to do that one without me. We've done circumference so many times. Look at your formula chart. Number 4. Juan entered a hot dog eating contest. He can eat 21 hot dogs in 6 minutes. What I can tell you is this is a rate. Okay? That is a rate. At this rate, how long will it take him to eat 35 hot dogs? So when I see a rate, we're either writing some sort of equation. We might be setting up a specific equation called a proportion, which is what I would do here. So I would say 21 hot dogs in 6 minutes. At this rate, how long will it take him to eat 35 hot dogs? So you know 35 will match up. It'll go here, put in X, and cross multiply. Okay? That is your job. That's how I would do it. There's other ways to think about it. This is the way I would do it. Okay? Okay, number 5. This is our first week with this. Solve for X. So when you're doing an equation, your purpose is to get the variable by itself. So I want to get rid of everything next to the X. And I would start with the easiest thing, which is either add, subtract. So your job is to do the opposite of what you see. So I see a minus. So opposite of minus is plus. Okay, that's opposite. Minus, if I have 17 negatives and 17 positives, that goes to 0. Okay. Then I have 34 plus 17, which is 51. Okay. Then your last step is to divide. Now, that's your job. I will tell you there will be a 0 somewhere in your answer. Your job is to divide this. Okay? Pretty soon you will be doing those with no problem. Okay, number 6. We have been doing these. Okay? So I would do, I would do big to small. It doesn't matter. Or small to big if you see it that way. Okay. What I know is that X is on the small. And it corresponds with 30. So 30 can go here or here. It cannot go here. Okay? So I'm going to put it here. Your job is to choose any 2 more numbers. One from the small shape that corresponds with one from the big shape. And figure out what X is. And then double check to make sure it's reasonable. It will be reasonable. Notice 30 is bigger than 25. So when I look at these, this number should be bigger than 10. Okay? Number 7 is a triangle problem. It is multiply. Do not forget to check your sign. Number 8, this is also new. Okay? We're going to go through this one a little bit more. Okay, so this time my variable is on the right side. Okay? Of plus 7. Okay? Opposite of plus 7 is minus 7. Okay? So 7 positives and 7 negatives go to 0. Oops, I was going to put 15 minus 7. 15 minus 7, which is 8. Okay. This bar, that means divide. So we want to do opposite of divide, which is multiply. This is the side I'm concerned about. So I multiply by 4. I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to put it here. And the reason I do that is so this goes away. Okay? And it becomes x. If you multiply this, you will have the answer for what x is. And you can check that. Okay? Number 9, you can do arrows. You can change this, but if you change it, I want you to rewrite it in that way. Oops, that's a decimal. That way you can see that these are different, difference, and subtract, and determine whether it's positive or negative. Okay, last one. This is not division. There's no keep, change, flip. Okay, I'm going to do Texas. Whoops. Texas. Okay, so Texas means multiply and add. So 10 times 3, 30 plus 3 is 33. Then I keep the 10 on bottom. You're going to do this side. 3 times 2 plus 2, put that on top. 3 is on bottom, and I'm going to tell you there will be a relationship right here. Hint, hint. They will both divide by 3. Trying to help you to make the number smaller. Finish that up. Make sure your answer is a mixed number in simplest form. If you do it correctly, the answer should be above 3 times 2, which is 6. The answer should be above that.